Hello everybody, my name is Acharius maximilanus Sumeisey, and today we're going to be analyzing one of the most happiest countries in the world, which is the country of Denmark. The Danes, very happy people. Now, there's a saying in Denmark by an influential Danish thinker and priestess, Nikolai Frederick, saying, "In Denmark, few have too much, and even fewer have too little." This, what this means is that in Denmark, there's not many very rich people, while there's even fewer poor people. So there's equality in Denmark. Now, I'm going to be explaining how, why, everything, some parts involving why the Danes are one of the happiest people in the world. Now, how do you think a country gets evaluated being the one of the happiest in the world? Now, this is where the G and H comes in. The gross national happiness. Now, the gross national happiness takes a few factors from a certain population of how happy they are based off a few factors which I have taken from a list. Now, there is so much that was in the list, so I only took like that's like six points. Yeah, for the first one is health. Now, let's say how healthy, uh, most likely to get sick, and so on and so forth. Education. How good is the education? Is it top quality, or is it let's say easily accessible? Now, there's also living environment. Oh, I'm sorry, living standards, where the standard, how much is the standard of living, how much it costs, so on, something like that. And there's environment. How great is it? Is there any crime? Is there no let's say bad things going on, or is there no rat infestation or anything that's very bad for the future of well-being? And there's good governance, and lastly, mental well-being. Let's just say healthy mind, healthy body explains a lot from a few sentences, right? Now, moving forward, free education. Now, in Denmark, you actually get paid to go to school. Now, that's very interesting. I was very surprised also when I heard that Denmark's getting, when you're in Denmark, you get money to go to school. Like, it's crazy. And it it usually goes from 6 years of you getting paid to go to school. Now, what the Danes were thinking, why would we want to send our future generation of let's say young adults out with student debt? Like, why would we want to do that? Now, what they were thinking, what about we just give them free education? While we're doing that, how about we give them money for daily necessities, let's say housing, food, and clothing. Now, it's a very good concept if I was looking around. Now, where I got this is from Denmark.dk, from their own website. It explains the Denmark lifestyle and everything. Denmark, so there's free healthcare. Like, I'm surprised. Like, considering how America is, you gotta pay thousands of dollars just to be healthy. While in Denmark, you get free healthcare. Now, if you were to be sick or have a broken bone, or you're pregnant, no one, well, the government got you covered. It's like an insurance or anything, something like that. Now, if you were to be a pregnant woman, let's say you're a mom who is pregnant and you're working. Now, you can get up to 10 months paid leave. So you basically get paid to be just pregnant and for you to care for the healthy baby. Now, because of free healthcare and top-notch, very high quality, let's say healthcare, their life expectancy is very high, like around 81 years old. Now, on average, that's very nice. 81 years on average. Let's compare this to one of the most lowest, which is Lesotho. I'm sorry if that I spelled that incorrectly, which their life expectancy is 55. Now that's very low. That's only like, let's say, after you finish education, 30 years, you get killed. Now that's not very nice. Maybe they have a very bad healthcare system, or they just have a bad environment. That's why environment is also important. To the last one, balanced life. Now in Denmark, people get around. Let's say family, friends, and neighbors. Neighbors could also count in. They usually um, go together, get together, and they talk about everything. Let's say their hobbies, their new experiences, and maybe just anything. Their hobbies, mostly their hobbies. Social gatherings. They might go around, talk around, eat, catch on with things in life. The second one is short work hours. Now, in Denmark, they actually get less work, but they still make a lot. Now, that's very surprising. You can check that out on the denmark.dk, or one of the websites that I got was um, free community something something. I'm sorry. Uh, okay, so this short work hours is also connected to hug. Now, I'm going to be explaining what hug is. Now, hug in their language meaning comfort. What this means is every time they do hug, they usually do this once a week or once a month, anything. So in Denmark, hug, you can do anything. Stay at home, read a book, drink hot cocoa. So you can do anything as long as you're comfortable being yourself. Now, the point of hug is to be relaxing the body and mind, because, like I said before, healthy body, healthy mind, and the same thing with healthy mind, healthy body. Wait, that doesn't work. Uh, let's just forget about it. All right. In conclusion, the reason why Denmark is one of the most happiest countries in the world, because the government system actually works. Now let's compare this to our government. I don't want to get, want to get banned or something, but um, in some countries, some part of the world, there's very corrupt governments. Now, let's say you pay tax for facilities, infrastructures, and let's say roads. You were to pay, let's say, a month or a week or something like that, for it to not actually be used for infrastructures and roads and facilities, but it's used for the higher ups, the government, actually just using it for their personal things. Let's say they buy a bike, or they buy a massive house. Now that's one of the reasons why Denmark is one of the most happiest, is because the government actually listens and they actually get work done. Now, so that is all from my presentation. Thank you for listening. My name is Maxi, and I'm signing out. Have a good day, people, and bye bye.